Hello, Movies and Meaning students. Just going over the agenda for Tuesday, April 14th, and let you know what's going to be going on for the rest of the month of April until May 1st, which is when the social distancing for schools is scheduled to end. Remember to follow me on YouTube. I'll be uploading on there. I may also create a Flipgrid um, with shorter videos that I will also upload on YouTube. You can always email me. I do have a Google Voice phone number. You can call me there when your folks are around, or message me anytime during a school day, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's on my computer. It's not my real cell phone. Um, Google Hangouts are going to be office hours Wednesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 3. I did send a survey out last week in the announcements. So if you check out that survey, you'll see that I am open to offering other times if you really need extra one-on-one help. Please turn in the final draft of your movie review. That's really important. Um, that assignment is here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's an example um, that you all were supposed to have read for on Newsella. It's going to be a 5-paragraph blog, vlog, or presentation. I've looked at some of yours. I'm going to get on top of grading this week since I have the rest of May planned out. Um, Remember, you start off with a spoiler-free synopsis or summary. Then you kind of give your reader a clue that you're going to do some spoilers because no one wants a movie to be spoiled for them. Interpret some film techniques and what they say about the characters. You can analyze the movie's themes and the use of the techniques, and evaluate how entertaining or emotionally moving it is. So if they use a close-up, did it move you? Did it tell you something about the character that you didn't know before? Did it show the development of the character? The theme, did it have a meaningful impact on your life? Does it say something deep about the world? Does it make a social commentary? Make predictions about the movie's impact, legacy, or future work by the directors or actors. Um, you do want to have some background about some the actors and actresses, and then list the websites. Doesn't need to be an MLA or APA. Just list the websites. You're going to be evaluated on your ability to analyze and evaluate film techniques and characters and theme, and your textual evidence is your evidence from the movie itself. Your ability to ask questions and create a digital and visual um, way of communicating your ideas. And then collaboration is, sharing your ideas with me and sometimes with your peers. And then agency is, tackling what needs to be done for the project or the paper or the presentation. Let me know if you need help with that. Um, Again, I've read a few of them. I'm going to keep checking to make sure you've turned it in. I'm not entering zeros, that's against school policy, but I do need you all to reach out when you're struggling, when you don't understand something. I'm here for you. Okay? I know these are really trying, scary times. I hope you're all doing well. Here are the plans. I'm going to put the link for the video I'm creating right now right there. Unfortunately, I don't have a time machine, so the link isn't live yet. Um, but you click on Movies and Meaning Social Distancing Plans until uh, May 1st. Okay, and here are the plans. Okay, the plans are to stay safe and healthy, right? I really do miss you. The movies class was the highlight of my day at school. And then the agenda. Every week, we're going to read at least one article, okay? And we're going to do a journal. More about the journals. If you're in my humanities class also, or in some of the other humanities classes, English teachers kind of got together and came up with some ideas for journals, actually led by Mrs. Scowden in the journal project. So here's what it's going to look like. You read an article, you take the quiz on Echo. Sometimes the quiz will also be available on Newsella, but I want you taking the quiz on Echo. Okay? Then you'll go back and you'll check out the journal assignment for the week. So for this week, you have this article and you have this journal. Okay? The journal looks like this. You have a choice. You cannot repeat these choices. If you have a different idea of something, let me know, and I'll be open to it. But you could write a brief movie script based on one of your favorite books, a video game, a myth, a religious narrative, an historical event. You could cast contemporary actors and actresses as characters in a remake of a classic movie. Say your parents introduced you to a famous 90s or 80s movie and you want to do a remake of it. Which contemporary actors today, would you cast in that? You could also write an Easter egg blog. Hopefully, I'll post one of those here soon. Not one I've created, but some really good ones that I've seen, where you make connections to the universe within the franchise. So, if it's a TV show, what allusions or references do they make to other shows, other episodes, right? Star Trek does that a lot. Okay, so does Star Wars, right? Star Wars has like common phrases that a lot of the characters say, right? I got a bad feeling about this, right? Or I know. Um, this is a cool thing I just found. PBS's American Portrait Project, right? Americans from all walks of life can tell their stories in a unique way, and check it out. I think it does require parental permission. I just saw a famous rollerblader on there who's traveling the country um, right now, long distance skating and promoting a healthy lifestyle, and doing some. I think he's doing some good charity work too. You could write a letter to a friend that you or a family member you haven't seen in a while about why watching movies or TV shows with them means so much to you. You can create a photo essay, right? But you have to use film techniques, okay, and explain what message you're trying to send by using each technique. So if you have a phone or you can use your Chromebook, um, do 5 or so photos on Google Slides, and then use different angles and focus and shots and editing. Okay. You could also build a franchise, create a new movie franchise based on a comic book, a novel. Should put manga here maybe, a video game. Okay. Let me know if you need help with these. Grammar matters on these. There's some grammar tips on these slides. If you haven't had me for humanities or English before, but really the basics are here on slide 15, and then there's some details about commas and parallel structure that I may get into in my humanities class. Okay, there's also another slide for theme if you need a review of that. All right, let me know if you need help with any of that. Okay, your journals, you pick the prompt each week. There's 3 of them, one each week. It's 3 to 5 paragraphs. You have to allude to or directly cite one of the required readings from the week. Okay. Here are the required readings, right? And then I'll be putting some other ones here that I thought you'd find interesting. Okay. Always watch a TV show, watch a movie a week or so, probably more. It's hard for me to make specific suggestions because I don't know the streaming services you all have, and we don't all have the same, even if I send out a survey. So, let me know what you're watching, what you're interested in over this break. So, miss you guys, and just wanted to give you another tip about quizzes. You click on the quiz. You can read it on Newsela, right? But sometimes when you guys click on stuff, it locks you out of the quiz. I try to give you retries. I know it says last Thursday, I'll change that. But I would always do a right click or a 2-finger click over the mouse, and it will create a new tab. Okay? But you got to take the quiz on Echo. You scroll down, you click start. Yes. Okay? And then I'm setting it up in a different way where you got the PDF here. This is the PDF of the Newsela article. Okay? You can also read it there, right? By going like that, open up in a new tab, okay, or clicking here. And then you answer the questions, okay? Now, you answer the questions and you get to the end. You can review things. You can bookmark a question. The quizzes aren't that long, right? Sometimes I'll add feedback to them. So if you check your grade details, you'll see the feedback. Then you click submit, and I purposely won't let you see the correct answers, but I will let you see which questions you got right or wrong. Sometimes I'll add feedback, and you can see that again under grade details. If you ever need a retry in these quizzes, let me know. Most of the time I'll set them up with 3 tries, maybe unlimited. I'm trying to keep them all multiple choice so that your writing is reserved for the journals, the weekly journals. Okay? Please write on the doc that you make for yourself, and turn it in right away for the journals. That would be really helpful so I can see what you're working on. Click on the journal, make a copy of this Google document, and submit before you start to write. That would just help me. I went ahead and put the instructions on here. I want you to write each journal on this same doc. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and mark them, and just write right here. Okay, 3 to 5 paragraphs. You got a lot of interesting prompts. Okay, the prompts are down here again, and the directions are here. Let me know if you need any help on this. Remember, capitalization and spelling matter. Let me know if you need help. If you get accommodations with that, I understand. I'm looking for narrative, evidence. You can read over these and ask me questions. I can go over them in detail more later. Sources, okay, theme, when applicable to the reading, citations, written communication, okay, organization, agency, and collaboration. All right. That video was longer than I intended it to be, but let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make a comment below on the YouTube channel. Let me know if you need any help. I'm always here. Okay. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Talk to you later. Live long and prosper.